Yeah, yeah, Otto, yeah, Jelly Buds. Ha! Oh, yeah. Unruly, you know? Yeah. Lose a couple friends and start with more. Greatness man I ignore. Fully outside man no indoor. I grade a kick like a with more.
Atto, drop it bomb like a C4. Babylon where we live poor. My life sweet like a ensure. Blessings are flow and we get more.
You man feel what you are elevate. You feel what you are elevate. You man feel what you are elevate. You man feel what you are elevate.
Hard when time rough, we are celebrate.
You man feel what you are elevate.
While them a fight and a segregate, them a feel watch we elevate.
Yo, so if you like it, they do it twice, right? FC Media say, let we jump out and do this thing. So, my name is Rajive Suchit. I'm driving a S13.5, aka King of the South. Right, I powered by JZ, same 1J. So, yeah, we out. Well, that's trying to get this car working perfect, which, you know, little ups and downs, you know, you had to be back and forth, getting things done, and I still have my little problems with my car, but say what everybody does. And yeah. Well, as anybody know, I love to have my car different and Audi, and I can see the same scheme right through. So anytime I get a chance to change it up and flip it up, I doing that. Yes, I put a twin disc clutch as a OS guy, you know, something like that. I talked to the mechanic for that. He did a head work, I put in cams by Christian. So it had good head work. The car making 500 horsepower on pump gas right now. And yes, I go into race gas. Yes, I did. Well, for me, because I always on the track and running, so I know for sure we see in motorsports, and a lot of people don't have things in the pipeline for we. So I know we're getting a big reach, and for Trinidad, we are the #1 drifters on the map for the Caribbean. 23. Well, soon as this car up and running and perfect and FIA standard, sending the car outside one time. No plating, door to door. Of course, drift is one of the #1 thing right now on the market, because if you hold in a car show and you really have no drift, then it wouldn't be that exciting, because everybody looking forward for a car spinning around and doing some kind of tricks, you know, because trend nowadays that growing up, that is all they like, drifting. So that is like one of the #1 sport right now. We're growing and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. First thing, I'll get a job and make real money, because I can't jump out to do this kind of sport just so because I don't know $2 thing, right? There's a lot of money to jump out, but it's something to look forward to in the future. And yeah, just try and get a good job and make some money so you could have your dream car like me. The car is powered by Moto now, as you see, and so that's why I say my car will be on race gas everything soon, so the car will be functioning a little more crazy, because at the end of the day, the car have to be a certain level in order to compete with everybody, because the way everything changing now, you have to go higher and higher and higher in order to keep up with them cars and them that on the track, because everybody is like big horsepower, 500, 600, you know. So in order for you to stay on top, you have to up your game and change your parts and get your thing in a gear so you could put it door to door on anybody. Well, sim drifting for me, way back, I didn't even know about that. But now all trend that growing up, that is the new flick for everybody. And if you could afford a sim, because most of the times I hear that sim is like 30 and 40,000 for like a real good one, and I find it is real expensive. So if you could afford it, you could start doing it if you want to. Or you could take that same 30,000-40,000 and buy a little old car rear-wheel drive and you're bad. And we could start more events. Of course, well, we always have like 5 events to 6 events on the track. But due to COVID, we now come out, so we now gain chance to breed and actually get to drive cars. So I think everything will be coming up right now. So we will have a lot of events and everything should be pushing forward from now. Well, last event I went to, I see real problems because I only get 3 drive on the track, and the 3 drive I get, my bell come out each single drive. So any video I'll see out there, the 3 drive alone I make, my bell come out and I was hard staring and pulling, all my hand and thing bruise up and all kind of thing. So I had to fix my bell problem, all them pulley and all them thing. It don't change, but still I have issues. So I'm trying to sort out that soon. That is the hardest thing to do. Because you had to work all day to make that money, and then you had to see about your family, do your thing, and then after you have a little pinch of a spare time to see about the car. So it's very hard, and I could say this way, you don't have enough hours in a day for everything to happen. So it's difficult, but we try our best to manage it. Well, I really want to bust a bubble on everything that's going on right now, but yes, soon these cars going to be all top end, going to be outside soon. Because we have to represent the country. That's the only way we'll get recognized. So from there, we outside, we could go Miami anyway and drift with all the biggest top dogs that have. Well, I calling out anybody, you know. Anybody who willing to run with me, I running with you. Don't get tired up with the leverage and thing and feel the car looking nice and pretty and I go in a car show and let's park up, you know, because this, I have about 20 though. I have about 2-3 cars like this, so I have real parts. So I don't mind. Or they could come and we could lick down, we could rub down that door, no problem. Well, I want to big up all the fans out there that is push me, and all the youths that is push me, because anytime I go in the show and I see young youths and I get photos running with them and the car, I just feel proud, I just feel good. And when they're on Instagram, there's always tag, yeah, there's always do these kind of things, so I really like that, you know. And I always go charity event, I just go school events, like when I have a little bazaar and stuff, because I know at the end of the day, I was small like them, and that's why I look up to. So at the end of the day, you have to do these kind of things in order to keep yourself alive and know your place and, you know, humble yourself. Shout outs, my wife, my kids, my brother for supporting my ride through. I have Bob, I have Adish, Bisham, Mako Graphics, always putting my car on point. Tobera Performance for having my back fixing this car right through. Glenn's Alignment, everybody out there. Motu, my #1 sponsor right now, so I'm going to make sure and push this to the highest level. So all look out, more videos gonna drop. Thanks to FC Media to jump out again and come. The people may be fed up on me, but still what I out there, them out there, and let me big up yourself and big up to all the fans, big up to every single media out there that is put my car on the map and snap pictures and post and tag and everything. Big up to all of them, because that is the only way this car will make a reach. Wheel Wizard, Motu, I have VP Racing on board too. I have a Joda Concepts, Tech Point tuning for tuning my car real good. I have Car Smart, is the man who sponsors all the vinyl for the car. We have Razzle, Raj Auto. We have Glenn's Alignment. We have Suchit Driving School, Suchit Wrecking. So yeah, we are outside, and I have my new drift car coming out as a training car to teach people how to drift. So all I look out for it coming out soon.